starting with the best out, obviously.
Of
We
course.
starting with the best out. Obviously.
Best new anime, best new shonen. I
Best new main
mean,
character.
yeah, I would say arguably best main new cast in general. I mean, the secondary, everything, basically anything that can be right about anime is Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit is turned, bro.
Yeah, bro, first season, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little annoyed going into it just because everybody kept saying, like, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. I'm like, all right,
I was the
I'm
one
gonna
to
watch it
bruh,
eventually.
I was the
You know,
one
it's
telling you to watch
Crunchyroll
it.
only, and I didn't have Crunchyroll at the time, so I was like, bruh,
I saved you by giving you my Crunchyroll, bro.
that's true.
I'm telling you, that shit
I
is
was
gas.
enlightened, bro.
I think I started telling you to watch after like 10 episodes. And I was like, yeah, this is the one. I'll text you like, yeah, this is the one, bro.
I remember you
This is the
literally
one.
you said something about, like, this reminds me of the first time I listened to Kendrick. Like, I just knew, like,
Oh
and I
my
was like, when
God.
you said that, that's when I knew you were serious, for real.
That shit was gas, bro. Cause it was right after the fight with like Nanami and fucking Mahito. They was in the fucking sewer. Nigga, he was cutting. And why? For some reason, this nigga got a fucking skin on his knife, like it's a fucking Call of Duty. Like he running around with this
He's
fucking,
killed enough spirits, bro.
literally with this fucking cow knife. He was toasting that nigga. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yeah, bro, I gotta put everybody on
Literally
this.
on the clock, too.
Literally on the clock. He was like, and he was pissed. He had to go into overtime.
Literally.
That's how, bro.
He
That's
didn't
how that
even
adult shit
do
is.
20
Like,
minutes of overtime, and he's still pissed about it.
people feel like I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be getting to get overtime, but then other times they be trying to offer you overtime. I be like, I don't know. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, yeah, when I worked for Foot Locker, I mean, they was trying to get you to work every single holiday. I'm like, yo, sometimes I'm cool, bro.
Man,
Like,
that's how America is though. They gonna work you to the bone. Yeah, not me though. You me fucked up. It's slow.
literally, man. I feel it, though.
But fucking Toto and Itadori, the way they was toasting what's the little plant girl name? Apparently it's a girl. I thought it was a dude this whole time.
Yeah, so did I. And
What's her name?
I don't know. I watched parts of it in both dub and sub, and in both I thought it was a
Goofy.
dude. So I'm.
You gotta be a different type of sick to watch dub. I'm not gonna lie. That's different.
I mean,
That's just my personal opinion.
I've started to watch both nowadays.
It's only
Especially with
some
newer
dubs
stuff. I
that's
just
good.
watch sub, but I mean, I like the dubs too. I feel like I can take in more when I watch a dub because, like, I'm paying attention to everything. Like, I want to go back and watch the new AOT season in dub because I feel like I'll understand more. When you're trying to read everything and take it all in, sometimes I feel like
I
stuff
feel like
gets
that's
past
easier
you.
if anything, because when I'm reading, I feel like I can I don't know. I feel like it just processes it to my brain quicker.
I don't know.
I watch shit in English with the subtitles.
Yeah, see, to me that's sick, bro. Whenever I come over to anybody's place and we on Netflix or something, I just see subtitles. I'm like, why? Like,
It's just easy because yeah, I don't know. Speaking of that shit in English, I watched Invincible. I'm gonna give you my Amazon Prime, bro. That shit is gas.
I don't even know what that is, bro.
It's like have you seen The Boys? No, you haven't.
No.
Jesus Christ.
See, I knew that was an Amazon like original. That's why I was kind of like, I'm cool.
What made you think just because it was Amazon original it was gonna be trash?
I don't know, bro. Cause it was this one Amazon original I watched with Brandon a long time ago. It was called like Ant Boy or something.
Ant Boy, that sounds trash.
And
You should have
it
known.
sounded trash, and that's why I watched it. But it was
Ant Boy.
literally one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. And after that, I was like, I'm cool on Amazon Prime for real.
They put out The Boys. The Boys is gas. The Boys is like a hyper realistic like superhero thing. It's turned. You would literally like it. But Invincible is like it's like superheroes. It's like American anime. You know what I mean? Like down there cussing and like it's like super gory, but it's like about a little young superhero dude. It's turned, bro. I
I
promise.
just have so much anime to watch that I'm like, what am I watching in Amazon original for? You know what I mean? Like,
I feel you, but I mean it's turned. I feel like eventually like motherfuckers gonna start seeing how like anime is really like taking over like over here now. And then they gonna start trying to make stuff like that. I feel like Invincible gonna be big. I'm not gonna lie.
you feel like what?
Invincible is gonna be big
Oh, damn.
because of that reason.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of people into like superhero stuff now more than it used to be. I feel like ever since Infinity War, it's just been going up.
No, before that.
I mean, people was into it. I feel like ever since then, it really like went next level. It was like superhero fans, and now it's like pretty much everybody watch Marvel movies. You know what I mean? It didn't
Yeah.
used to be like that when they first came out.
I mean, yeah. But the thing is, I feel like that's because Marvel is kind of like a anomaly. Marvel do shit a little different because Marvel go crazy even on like the TV side. Like I told you, you need to watch WandaVision. That shit go crazy.
Yeah, I watch it just for the pod, but
WandaVision, like, it's just turned. Like Marvel's whole like production value was just different. I watched that Snyder Cut shit. That shit was cool, but I mean,
DC.
I'm not gonna lie. All right,
I expect nothing out of DC.
You expect nothing out of DC?
No.
That's tragic.
Ever since Batman vs Superman, it's just
I can't believe you're feeling like that. We got way off topic.
Literally, we're nowhere.
We were supposed to be talking
anything.
about Jujutsu Kaisen. Jesus Christ.
Literally.
I was telling you how Toto and Itadori, they like brother like relationship, like how they fight in tandem. That's some of the live shit I ever seen.
Yeah,
like
it was so
that.
good.
That remind me of like Common
and
fucking Simon, bro. Oh my god, like
I agree. It was just kind of tough that right after that fight that he was just like, Itadori was like, I don't know, bro. Like it was just in the fight. Like you're not my brother. Like that was kind of tough. That kind of ruined it a little bit for me.
But I mean, they got it back, whatever. And I think it's crazy how Itadori's thing is just a Black Flash now. Like he just turned off of that.
Literally.
Like, and every time he do it, they talk about when somebody knocks down one Black Flash, it's the equivalent of a player being in the zone.
Yeah.
And then he go do like 15 Black Flashes. Like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga moving different. Like, hold on.
The way I knew this show was really good was when it was like 4 or 5 episodes in a row that Itadori wasn't in, and not only Itadori wasn't in, it was a few where Nobara and like Kujisaki, or wait, that's the same person. Megami wasn't in it.
This nigga.
Gojo wasn't in it. I mean, it was all the main cast wasn't in it.
You talking about like the first like
when it was like Maki and Panda.
And when Panda was fighting
that whole part.
Mekamaru.
That whole part was lit, and I was like, this show is really good even without like the main cast. That's how you know it's really a good show.
Oh god, and there's not many shows that can say that, like Naruto, you know. But you watching that now?
Bleach is, I think, the main example of that.
You think so?
I'm also watching that right now. I mean, anytime Ichigo's not on the screen in Bleach, that show is significantly worse.
I don't even think Ichigo is that live of a character, but that's another conversation. But anyway, like I said, we was talking about Jujutsu Kaisen. Goddamn, Gojo is over.
He's dumb OP.
Yeah,
I feel like he's gonna have to be nerfed for anything to happen in this show. He's just like anything could happen. And
this not really a spoiler, but apparently they're gonna seal him. So I mean, they got to get him out the picture somehow.
Yeah, there was no way he could stay because if he's there, he beats everybody. So it's like,
did you peep how he just deflated bro arms? Like he literally just like deflated his whole body.
Yeah, I mean I just remember the dude was talking, that one guy was talking hella trash to him and then like couldn't even touch him.
Talking about a coat rack?
Yeah. And then was that I don't know if that's the same dude though that like couldn't even touch him, like because of like, what was it?
Oh,
we were talking about it.
You talking about the Volcano dude.
Yeah.
The Volcano dude.
I think his name was Jogo. It was Gojo versus Jogo.
Yeah. And he was trying to touch him. He was like, "What the fuck?" He was like, "Bro, you would never touch me."
Like he literally
that's
didn't
so
even touch him. Like,
that's so tough. Like you just gotta peep out. That's so sick.
I feel like it's even worse
because
than,
the math makes sense.
I feel like it's even worse than like All Might in the beginning of like My Hero. Like he was dumb OP, but like
was he?
Gojo is ridiculous OP.
Yeah.
Well, it was just kind of like at the beginning of My Hero, if All Might showed up, he was gonna win. He was gonna beat everybody and just win.
It surprised me that Gojo was like 30. Ain't he like 30? Like 20, 29, 30?
I don't know.
That shit is crazy.
I think it's obvious too now that I'm started watching Naruto finally, the influence Jujutsu has had from Naruto. I mean, the main three is, it's just like Sakura,
it's Team 7.
Sasuke, and Naruto, and Kakashi and Gojo are obviously a lot alike too. But
bro, you gonna see the more you watch anime, like you gonna see like it's a lot of like, I don't want to say like stolen, but it's a lot of like homages to other stuff, especially the Godfather, like Dragon Ball, you know.
Naruto.
Life is crazy.
Stuff like that. I feel it.
Yeah, and you need to watch that as well. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, One Piece starting up in Wano. We gonna talk about Wano a different day.
What are we expecting for the Jujutsu Kaisen movie coming? I think it's a prequel to what's going on in the story now. I think it's when the second years were first years, if I understand correctly.
Yeah. That's going to be turned. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I'm hyped for it too. I mean, obviously, I don't know really what to expect since it's a prequel.
I'm expecting, number one, how long do you think it's going to be?
I don't know. Most anime movies nowadays be like an hour and a half.
All right. I'm expecting an hour and a half of gas. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I don't think there's any way it could be bad.
Do you think based off of how super, like, how they movie quality went up? Do you think Jujutsu Kaisen is gonna have like a movie
I
quality?
don't know.
What does that even look
The
like?
thing is that I feel like it looks really good already. So like,
See, this where I'm finna catch you, because you was the one talking about that 3D shit was kind of trash.
I feel like they don't be using the 3D shit that much in that show like that.
I don't know, bro.
Almost all the characters are 2D, all the villains are 2D, so it's like some of the spirits are 3D.
But
that's
you don't like
for
it in
sure.
Attack on Titan?
Well, Attack on Titan in
Great
certain
segue. Great
in the
segue, by
early
the way.
seasons, it was all the Titans were 3D, and that's I mean, bruh, that's different than Jujutsu where everyone is 2D pretty much except the spirits.
Do you think was he one of the people that was pissed about the animation change and like the final season of Attack on Titan?
I don't know. I feel like I thought it was low key actually better personally, but
You was
I
tweaking.
mean,
I remember watching one. Damn, I'm loud as fuck. But I remember watching one episode where they was on the docks. You remember Gabby looked like she was floating in the damn picture book, and I was like, okay, like what am I watching? Like, you know, like like what are we really doing here? Like, you know, I was
I
like,
don't
okay.
even remember. I just remember people
Bro,
were
she looked
definitely
like she was in
super
a
upset
Little
about
Bill
it.
episode. It looked like a damn picture book. She was like walking. I'm like, bro, she looked goofy.
I don't even know why she's still alive for real. If we're keeping it a buck.
They using her as a plot device. I'm telling you, because it's supposed to be like they saving the most. They saving the person they should hate the most. You know, like it's supposed to be like a whole like allegory thing. You know.
We can get into that in a second, because I mean it's a lot to talk about with that last season of AOT for sure. Is there anything you want to say about Jujutsu before we move on? Besides for it's great. I mean, it's just like I have nothing but good things to say. I mean, I feel like
Literally.
we're just gonna sit here and give it compliments all day long. So
When we rank like the top anime fights from like the year, it's gonna be a lot of Jujutsu Kaisen fights in there.
That's
I'm telling
for
you that
sure.
right now. It's gonna be hella.
yeah,
It's
I
gonna be.
agree.
It might be like we might be getting a LeBron situation where it's like first in like every single category.
and
Like,
the thing
damn.
is that I mean another way I know it's good is the only hate I ever see about it is people saying it's a generic shonen, and it's like I don't know. I feel like that's not even a real
No,
insult. Like
no.
that's not specific. Like I don't know. If you're just saying something's a generic shonen, like you could say that about any shonen if you really wanted to. Like
Yeah.
so that's how I know. I mean, it's a really good show.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like that's one of the shows where it's like you can show that to anybody, and anybody can find like something they would like about that show.
Yeah.
Literally. That's gonna be like the new like starter show. Like, oh, I want to get an anime. Like, all right, watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
Well, yeah. I think in a lot of ways it's kind of how Demon Slayer was when it first came out, but I think it's better than Demon Slayer.
Yeah. But once again, another conversation.
Yeah, we don't need to get into
Jesus
Demon
Christ.
Slayer.
We can get to Attack on
slander.
Titan. Get back into Attack on Titan.
All right, so speaking of slander,